Hey guys, Dean here. In today's video, we're going to be covering 12 different businesses that you can start during the recession. These are businesses which you can start from home, on a laptop or on a computer, so you can set up some kind of side hustle or a brand new business, either as your main venture or to supplement a current existing job or income source. So let's get straight into it. So the first one is drop shipping and e-commerce. So this is a subject which I cover on my channel. You can find a ton of different videos, everything from how to start drop shipping completely from scratch on Shopify, so Shopify dropshipping. I've got videos on how you can set up the website and begin the process. I've got videos on winning products that you can start selling, and also how to do the research yourself to find winning products. I will link those down below if you want to start out. So basically, you find a global supplier, which is usually aliexpress.com, and you find a product which you want to sell. Then you order the product itself if you want to keep personal inventory of the product, and then you create a website and market it. This is usually done through a service like Shopify or some kind of third-party store or site builder software, although Shopify seems to be the best because there's certain apps which integrate the AliExpress service a lot better. Then what you do is you market it using the product's website, and you mark it up, and then you promote it either through ads or viral marketing strategies via videos on platforms like TikTok and Instagram. And then hopefully you'll make sales through these strategies, and then basically you just fulfill the orders straight to the supplier themselves, and they will send the orders from China straight to the consumer who actually purchased the product, and you'll make a little bit of profit after fulfilling the actual sale. The next one is Amazon FBA. So this is fulfilled by Amazon. So the process of this is basically you get a product and then you buy inventory of this certain product and you ship it to Amazon's fulfillment centers or warehouses, where then they will store the product. Then you list this product on your Amazon seller front store and list it on their catalog, which is kind of like a long and hard process, and then you have to rank the product itself on their catalog to try and get it high up in their search engine so people can actually find it. This is called product ranking, and people are always battling to get the first spot for that product search or in the top 3 to 5 product features. It's kind of a competitive and hard game, but you can make a ton of profit. After you've ranked the product, hopefully people will eventually find your product in a certain category or subcategory, and then what will happen is Amazon handles the delivery and the fulfillment of all the products from the inventory which you sent to their warehouse. This allows the consumer to get really super fast Amazon Prime delivery options, which obviously allows for more customer satisfaction. Then we have affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is where you market someone else's product. You recommend a product and or a service to other people, and then if they buy that product or pay for that service, you get a cut of the sale as a percentage. So both products and services work for this. So let me think of some examples. So for the product side of things, it would be Amazon affiliates, where you use a short link which directs the user to the product, which is linked to your Amazon affiliates members page, right? So it tracks your account. This is perfect for influencers or YouTubers or people who use things like Instagram, who already have a following for people to buy the product. When people buy the product with that link, it gives you a cut from that sale and any sales made from them following that link there on after. Also, Tate's Hustlers University, which is kind of a product and a service. A lot of people who use that affiliate program use TikTok marketing using clips of his takes and opinions on a viral marketing scale using viral video, right? And that's a large scale affiliate marketing effort and example too. The next business idea is an agency. So this is a popular one recently. It's not really a new concept, but there's a lot of interest in this in the recent years. So an agency is where you offer a key valuable service. So this could be any kind of skill which you could scale into an agency eventually. So this could be graphic design, email marketing, Facebook or Google ads, promotional or social media growth for things like Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. Basically any service that's high in demand and outsourceable can be made into an agency. How it works is then you market your service via an agency, right? So agency is the hierarchy. You have an owner who hires workers that they pay to work for the client who hired you for the service, and then they keep the profits from the client for the service. Then we have web design and site building. So this is a very old one on the internet, but it still works and is valid for today. First, you have to create create a social media account. Now, for these kind of creative ones, I recommend Instagram or Twitter. Make it look professional and try and grow the page to have some kind of followers. This is preferably real followers, because if you have fake followers, it doesn't really tend to work as well. And you use the social media platform to market your services and then reach out to influencers, companies, and any brands that you want to advertise your services to. Basically, you ask clients who hire you to create websites to leave some kind of testimonial that you can showcase on your social media, which is obviously going to build client trust with future people who might be potentially interested to work for you. Also, you can use Instagram to post examples of the website work you've done, like screenshots of any website building or website builds that you've actually completed for companies and clients, which then people can use as a reference to see what your skill is. I also highly recommend also building your own website, and you should make sure this website looks clean and good quality, because if you're offering website building services, your website should actually be good, because that's what makes sense, right? So this also can show your brand identity, your past work portfolio, and also put your testimonials on here too. And an additional way of contacting you via an email or some kind of contact form which links to your email. Then you also want to do things manually at the start too, so I'd recommend reaching out to 5 to 10 potential clients every single day and build from there. You can also go with websites like Fiverr, freelancer.com, and Upwork to find work at the start, but your higher value work, which will pay more later, will be with clients that come to you rather than using these freelancer style websites. And that's going to move me on to a few other creative business style ideas which kind of perform on the same model. So the next one's graphic design and art. So basically, if you're good with Photoshop and image editing or manipulation, or even art, this kind of works for artists too. You can design graphics, logos, or web assets for companies and websites or their software. And you can also, if you're an artist, offer your art, drawings and paintings, or art assets for games for concept art, for an example. And you can also offer these kind of services to websites and individuals wanting a commission. And if you're an artist or graphic designer, you can also reach out to YouTubers to ask them if they need you to design the thumbnails. Building a nice Twitter and an Instagram clearly stating that you're offering commissions and to DM you, aka private message you, for more information is advisable. Now, in my opinion, Instagram works best for artists and graphic designers because you can use the image style feed, which is like a gallery on Instagram, to basically post your work as a sort of portfolio, and it works really well that way. You can also use the same method trying to DM 5 to 10 potential clients. So if you're a graphic designer, just message like 5 to 10 YouTubers or companies that you want to work with, and then leverage those same freelancer style websites like Fiverr. Then we have the video editor. So this is now more in high demand than ever because we also have influencers nowadays, and a lot of them are, I don't really want to offend them, but a lot of influencers like YouTubers and TikTokers are actually quite lazy and they don't want to learn to edit, or they'd prefer not to edit because not everybody likes it. So this is more high in demand, so both via long form content on YouTube or short term content on YouTube Shorts or TikTok. The high demand and the saturation means that video editors are kind of always in demand and needed. So this is a pretty cool thing that people can start off if they don't really know what they can do, but it does take a while to actually learn this. But with video editing, there's so much free software, there's thousands of videos, and all you have to do is put in a bit of time, and once you learn it, you can make some decent money off each video or each example which you actually edit. Also, a lot of creators, some of them are not lazy, they actually just have such a high workflow or need to pump out an additional extra few videos a week, so hiring an editor is actually beneficial for them. You can also appeal to companies who want to edit corporate videos or have well edited advertisement videos too. So this doesn't just have to appeal to YouTubers, you can appeal it to companies which have a lot of money, which can be where some of the big bucks are going to be from too. Now let's use our same strategy before to try and get clients, and try and email 5 to 10 creators, i.e. content creators, and companies each and every day and show them your work. So if you have past editing examples, this is where to show them that, and offer a lower rate and tell them that you can help them and offer some kind of value. At the start, you might even have to work for free if you don't have any examples. You can show your editing portfolio via YouTube or on your website, which I'd recommend have at least one of those. And for YouTubers, an easy way, which a lot of YouTubers recommend, is re-edit one of their videos in a creative or a different way. As an example, offer it to them for free and then say that you can edit their videos either for free at first or a cheap rate to prove yourself, because first of all, they're going to know that they can edit it themselves for free and they don't know what you're going to bring to the table, so you can offer them free value or extremely cheap value that they can't turn down. And if they like you, then you can kind of change your prices accordingly. You can then scale scale this and build it into a video editing agency, which I mentioned earlier later, and then scale it and hire other editors to work for you too to make more of a profit. Okay, so then we have online tutoring. So this works basically for any high ticket skill which is teachable. So this as a job rate usually is around a $15 to $20 an hour kind of job if you're doing the time in exchange for money route, or you can offer your own service or website product or service to scale up as a business. So many sites out there let you tutor for a high rate part-time for kind of like the values which I mentioned before. This works best basically for teaching students for the SATs if you're American, teaching a language for those wishing to master languages which are tough like German, or maybe they want to learn English, French or Spanish, which are quite popular too. Or if you're a music teacher or good at an instrument like a guitar, even if you're great at singing and want to teach people singing, there's a lot of skills which you can tutor people in. And you can also start your own tutoring lessons or classes via Zoom and use social media to get people to join it and make some money that way too. That's something I saw a lot of people doing during the pandemic, which is pretty clever. Now, along with online tutoring, we also have online coaching. This is a pretty popular thing too. This business model involves setting up a social media page and website, and it's perfect for influencers or if you build up a following on your pages. So this is very popular for services like bodybuilding or fitness training and nutrition for losing weight, gaining muscle and getting into shape, and assisting clients in their fitness journey. This is quite saturated, but there's a lot of fitness influencers who still get a ton of clients, and it's based on people obviously liking them and knowing them and trusting them, so there's always potential out there. But this is mainly great for influencers mainly. Now, it's also popular for niches like romance and dating, for dating coaches. Any area of expertise that's coachable can basically use this business model. You can offer 1-hour calls or one-to-one calls with clients, provide them with some kind of plans or assistance, and coach them and make a good amount of money from the service. The next one is copywriting. So copywriting is all about influence that involves writing words to appeal to a consumer to buy a product or to make a choice. So every business needs a good copywriter, so it's a pretty good skill to learn, and it's a skill that a lot of people are learning recently. There's kind of one that you can learn if you don't really know what to do, but you can still make a lot of profit off this. But there's a lot of popularity to it recently, so it's going to be saturated a little bit, but you can still make it work. Every business needs a copywriter, be it for email marketing, for calls to action and being convincing, or for websites and website landing pages or product pages to close the sales. So if you're good at writing, if you're good at English language, or you want to learn copywriting, or you have learned one via a course, this can be very high paying. So you can get single rates, fixed rates, and the idea is to basically build up to getting monthly retainers for consistent money each month, and try to scale it and build it up to 5 to 10k a month. That's the end goal, right? So there's a lot of money in this, but there's a hard build up and there's kind of like a steep learning curve, and you need to learn a lot of convincing writing techniques and learn a bit about in-depth marketing if you want to be successful in this one. The next one is handmade goods. So if you're artsy, if you're good with crafts or making those DIY style products, selling them online on popular websites like eBay, or the best one, which is Etsy, can be really useful. Now, Etsy is perfect to sell crafts and fun, quirky products on that are handmade. So this would include things like necklaces and jewelry, candles, resin art, or miniature models. You can make a store and scale it and make a pretty good side income. Obviously, building up good reviews on Etsy and offering really good examples of products is going to determine your success rate, and selling them at cheaper rates to build up more sales and reviews can allow you to scale up more. And it's also great for people who have a creative passion who can make a profit doing what they enjoy. And the last one is YouTube and content creation. So becoming a YouTuber or a content creator is perhaps one of the best, if not the best, to make money from zero to little investment. Okay, so this involves basically picking a niche, create videos on a platform which you choose, and then build it up consistently over time. This, in my opinion, requires 1 to 2 years of pure consistency, of not stopping and constantly trying to see what works and what doesn't work. From my experience, that's how long it took me to grow my main channel. You can expect to start making a solid income or side income stream after around the 2-year mark. That's usually the typical average of people doing it from start to finish with pure consistency. Now, if you're making short form content content, you can use TikTok or YouTube Shorts and leverage their creator funds, although I've heard that there's not really as much money in that and it's a lot harder to actually get into those funds. But in my personal view, I'd recommend long form content via YouTube, as YouTube's creator ad program seems to pay the best and it's easier to scale. Now you can check out my channel here for more videos on YouTube secret tips to learn how to grow on YouTube. I do run 2 successful channels, so you can watch a few of my videos talking about that. I have a podcast with my friend talking about YouTube, and I have a video how to grow on YouTube too on this channel, so you can check those both out. So that's going to conclude this video on the 12 businesses that you can start during the recession to make some money and future-proof yourself from hopefully not going broke. If you want to learn how you can leverage the recession to make some more money, you can click on the link below for how to make money during the recession. And if you're interested in business and travel videos, give the video a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.